Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a pick a crystal messages from the Archangels. I'm getting a lot of messages, a lot of downloads for this upcoming week. And so this is a pick a crystal reading. We have Clear Quartz as crystal number 1. We have Blue Goldstone as crystal number 2. And we have Garnet as crystal number 3. So we have, again, reading 1, pile 1 is Clear Quartz. Reading 2, pile 2 is Blue Goldstone. And reading 3, pile 3 is Garnet. Take a minute to tap into what you feel drawn to, and then we will get into the readings. So if you chose Clear Quartz, Archangel Uriel is coming through with a couple of messages. The first is it's really time to get grounded and clear your energy, because there is a situation in your life that you really need clarity on. But because your energy is sort of fragmented and disjointed, you don't have the clarity you need at this time to make the best decision for yourself. The energies that he wanted me to use, the tarot cards that he wanted me to use to demonstrate this is, the first card is Temperance. So he is cautioning you to not make any hasty choices or decisions, to really use moderation, to be modest, to really take your time, tread carefully, use caution, really be gentle, make thoughtful and considerate steps forward at this time, because there's so much in your life and so much in whatever situation or situations that you're dealing with right now that you are blinded to. You cannot see the forest for the trees, is what I was told. It's almost like you just have the blinders on, and it's, if you take a step forward now or make a big decision now, you're basically like stumbling in the dark. So Archangel Uriel is cautioning you to kind of take a step back and to wait for better timing, to bide your time for better results, and really work with the energy of Clear Quartz to ground your energy field, clear your energy, but also to get clarity as to what the best direction is for you to go right now, because there's a lot of moon energy involved in this situation too. And so the moon, yes, it's about intuition and discernment, but it's also about secrets. It's also about hidden information. It's also about the things underneath the surface that you can't necessarily see, that have not been illuminated. The moon has a dark side. It has a mysterious side. And there's a lot of mystery surrounding your current situation that you're going through and experiencing in your life. And because of that, even if there's a choice that you want to make, or a decision, a clear decision or clear direction that you want to go into, Uriel is really cautioning you that right now is not the best time to make that decision. What I want to say is that this is not necessarily a no. So say you have a relationship offer, say you have a beautiful offer for a new opportunity to make money, or a new job, or a new home. This is not a no card. This is not a no reading, but it is a reading where he's asking you to really do your research, look at the fine print, get more information, so that you're making the wisest, most informed choice for yourself, because there are hidden elements in this situation that, what you don't know can hurt you in this situation. And so you really need to take a step back, be patient, and let time reveal the truth of something, so that okay, this is definitely what I should do, or this is definitely what I shouldn't do. There's another message here about not fooling or deceiving yourself. So with the moon energy, sometimes the moon is like our subconscious, our projections, our, shadow aspects of self. So our fears and, sort of worst case scenarios and the things that we think could happen. And Archangel Uriel is coming through and saying, it's time to let go of the illusion. It's time to not see things the way you want to see them, because we all see things the way that we want to see them. We all have our lens of perception, and we see something as we are, not necessarily as it is. And so Uriel's coming through very strongly and saying, you're not seeing this situation for what it truly is. And so you really need clarity, and you need to see from a higher perspective so that you understand what you're getting involved in if you choose to get involved in it. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but there is a hidden element that you cannot see. And because you can't see it, it's like you can't actually move forward at this time. All right. So with that, let's get into the reading. We are using the Tattoo Tarot today. I love this deck, and I had it at one point, and then I don't know what happened, but I just recently got it again just because I really enjoy this deck. Archangel Uriel, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love, I connect with you now to bring through any further messages, deeper guidance for group number 1 who chose the Clear Quartz, who need more clarity as to the situations that they're going through in their life right now. Thank you. Okay, wow. All right. So, the first card that came out is the Six of Coins. This is about offers. This is about gifts. This is about generosity in some way, shape, or form. Someone may have recently made you an offer, or they're going to make you an offer. And I'm hearing an offer that you can't refuse. But again, just read the fine print, get all the information up front about this offer, because there may be something about it that would not be for your best and highest of good. 3 of Cups, it's going to make you happy. There is a lot of celebration here. There's a lot of money flowing in. There's a lot of abundance in this situation because you have the 4 of Coins. So this is all about stability, having enough, having your needs met. For those of you who have struggled with finances, you're going to have that balance out beginning this week. And so that's going to be very, very positive for you. New partnerships, new creative potential, new enterprises, new business opportunities. There's a lot of new energy coming through with the 2 of Wands, especially this week. And what I'm getting is probably from the beginning of March, like we have a new moon in Pisces on the 2nd of March. So somewhere around that time, you're going to start to get this new energy coming into your life. And it's really going to be exciting. It's going to be really, really good. But with the 5 of Swords coming out, again, there is something hidden, something that may not be desirable for you. There could be some conflict, there could be some competition that you're not necessarily aware of right now in the moment. So again, just really trust your instincts. If you're seeing red flags, pay attention to them. With the Hierophant coming up, seek higher guidance. This is a great week to really pray, connect, ask Archangel Uriel for help, ask your guides and ancestors for help to give you the clarity. Again, we have another 5. So 5 is change, 5 is conflict, 5 is competition. So there could be some sort of, some negativity around this situation. So really, really seek higher guidance this week. But overall, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's going to be a very, very positive outcome. There is fortune abound. Luck is on your side. And so, again, just trust your intuition. Use discernment. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is about emotional happiness, emotional stability. Overall, I think whatever decision you make is going to be the best and highest for you, and you will know which decision is the best and highest for you. But just make sure, again, to read the fine print, be patient, don't rush into anything, and think things through carefully. So we're going to do some further messages from the Kyle Gray Angels and Ancestor deck. Archangel Uriel, higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. What final messages do you want this group to know? And there's a lot of music in the background. People are here fishing and just enjoying themselves. And so I apologize for that. All right. One more thing. Okay. Oh, yes. All right. So this is what came up. Peacemaker. Let go of the need to be right. So in this situation, again, I'm going back to like competition, conflict, could be a little bit of drama involved. There may be a person in your life that's almost like a hidden enemy. Someone who does not have your best interest at heart, someone who may try to even like thwart this new opportunity, this new relationship, because we did get the 3 of Cups, which sometimes is referred to third-party energy. And so just be mindful of that. But this is not the week to fight. This is the week to keep the peace. Let go of the need to be right. As long as you're in integrity, as long as you're praying for protection, as long as you're doing what's right, like your karma with that Wheel of Fortune will be fine. You'll be protected. You'll have everything that you need. There's nothing to worry about because we have the sun and joy, happiness, and success. So you're going to be successful. You're going to have a happy outcome. But then we have the moon. And it says, take note of intuitive messages. And this card in the book really talks about if there's something that you feel like is being hidden from you, something that you feel is being withheld from you, really ask for guidance, because the guidance and the truth will be shown to you because the moon illuminates all. And so really, really important to, again, just use your discernment. There's a lot of moon energy. There's a lot of things underneath the surface. Really use your discernment, really use your intuition. But at the bottom of the deck, we have Shield Maiden. So, and that says make plans and focus. So just focus on your best and highest good. Make plans for yourself, really watch out for your own, watch your own back and watch out for your own interests. And this week you will be fine. All right. So sending lots of love. Definitely, if you have clear quartz, work with the energy of clear quartz this week. It's going to help bring in a lot of clarity. It's also going to help clear your energy field. And for those of you who chose this this set of cards as well, Archangel Uriel is saying grounding your energy will be very helpful for you as well. So get outside if you can. Even just like 5 minutes with your bare feet on the ground can ground your energy. hug a tree, touch a tree, be around or buy fresh live plants, because the live plants clear the air and clear the energy as well. So very, very important to ground and clear your energy this week for this group. Sending lots of love. Take care. All right. So for those of you who were drawn to the Blue Moonstone, and I love it because it has these beautiful little sparkles in it, Archangel Raphael is coming through very strongly and saying, it's time for you to speak up. There is something that you need to communicate. This is going to be related to a relationship. So this could be a friend, a potential romantic partner, a twin flame, a parent, a sibling, a child, someone that you have a significant relationship with, someone who is significant to you in your life, because the card of judgment is coming through. And this is Archangel Gabriel's energy, actually, but Archangel Raphael is here with the main message. And Gabriel is the messenger angel. So Gabriel is the angel that gives the messages from God. It's called, the name is, I think, it literally means messenger of God. And Raphael, Archangel Raphael, is saying, if you speak your truth, if you open your heart and soul and really have the hard conversation that you've been avoiding with this person, it's going to bring in the healing in this situation that you both desire. So this is a situation where things may be strained, where there have been miscommunications or lack of communication. And because of that, both of you are sort of like judging the other or have false assumptions of the other's intentions or behavior. And it's simply because of miscommunication. And so that's why it's so important this week to communicate with love, communicate your truth. And when you communicate with love, you're not going to finger point and blame and make yourself the victim of a situation. You're going to say, I feel like this, and it hurt me that, you know, they teach this in therapy, like to have a thoughtful, open conversation, especially with someone that you may be having an issue with. You don't say, you did this, this is this. Yeah, you stay calm, you speak from the heart, and you just say, listen, I feel like this, or what happened made me feel like this. For some of you too, I just got this very, very strongly. Some of the problems that you're having with miscommunication is that you guys are texting or messaging each other, and you actually need to pick up the phone and speak. You need to speak. You need to hear each other's voices, because when you can hear someone's voice, you get a better read of their energy. And it's like, again, there's just, this situation is like, there's a lot of miscommunication, and there's a lot of false assumptions about each other because of the miscommunication or the lack of communication. Eight of Wands, it is time to communicate, and it's time to communicate now, especially if you want resolution, you want healing in this situation, you want it to move forward. This is a time to really open your heart. We're in Pisces season. Just speak from the heart. Just speak from the heart. And ask Archangel Raphael to be with you during the conversation, so that that healing energy is coming through your words, okay? But if you have the courage to speak up this week and speak from the heart and have that hard conversation that you may have been avoiding, you have the sun, you have a happy outcome. Something beautiful will come from you having the courage to speak up and express yourself. You know, say what you need to say, express yourself, express your truth, express your heart, express your love. For some of you, this is a message that it's time to express your love. It's time to really If there's a person that you are interested in, a person that you really dig their vibe, really love their energy, it's time for you to tell them. It's time for you to have the courage, grow the cojones to say, listen, I really admire you, or I'm really thinking about you, or I love you. For some of you, this is what needs to be communicated, and you're afraid to do it. You're afraid to do it. You're not doing it. You're afraid to do it. But once you do it, you're going to have that beautiful, happy outcome. It's going to exceed your expectations. It will be better than you could even possibly expect or imagine if you speak with truth and speak with love and communicate and share what you're truly feeling. All right. So for you, we're going to pull some more cards from the Tattoo Tarot deck. Archangel Raphael, thank you. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. Thank you for being with us today and for bringing through this message of the need for honest and heartfelt communication. What other further messages do you want this group to know at this time? All right. It's the time to speak up. Get the courage to speak. And also, again, for those of you who are used to like texting or messaging this person, where the communication may be strained or the relationship may be strained, it is time for you to actually pick up the phone and call them. Time to speak. All right. Archangel Raphael, what else do you want to bring through? You want to bring through. Ooh, nice. One more for this group. One more. Okay. All right. So the first card that flew out was the Devil. What I'm getting with this specifically is that both sides have a lot of fear. It's almost like a crippling fear that's sort of got you bound to it, about this relationship, about the situation. Hold on 1 second. There's a card that flew, so I'm going to grab it. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to put starting to get windy again, so I'm going to put that there. Okay. And so with the Devil, it's like, again, going back to what I said in the original message, there's all this false assumptions. There's all this, it's like you both are thinking the worst about each other. But Archangel Raphael is saying this relationship can be salvaged. This situation can be healed if you will take the initiative. And it has to be you, the person who's watching this video. Some of you have been waiting for this other person to make the first move or take the first step, and actually it's you that needs to do it. And so if you can do that, okay, if you can be the Queen of Swords and really speak your truth, really be assertive, really communicate from your heart and soul, because we have the Eight of Wands next to the Queen of Swords, so communication is needed in this situation. But if you can do that, you're gonna find that things come into balance because you have the Six of Coins. It's like, what I'm getting from this situation with this relationship specifically is that both sides actually want the same thing. It's just, but they can't, and they don't know that each other wants the same thing because of this Devil energy. And so, but when you can speak up and clearly communicate your needs, but also clearly communicate how you feel, things are going to come into beautiful balance. And it's like this very reciprocal energy of give and receive. both sides want the same thing. Six of Coins is a very balanced energy. And so that's absolutely beautiful because we have the Magician next to it. The outcome of this is going to be magical. You're going to manifest something wonderful as a result of speaking up and speaking your truth. There is potential for great growth here with the Seven of Pentacles. Now, the conversation may not bring about an instant resolution, but it's like both sides do want a healing and a moving forward of the situation. And so there may be some work that has to be put in with the Seven of Pentacles, but it's going to be worth it because next to the Seven of Pentacles was the Death card. So this is about a rebirth. This is about transformation. This is a phoenix rising from the ashes. This is getting that second wind, that second life. What you thought was over and done with is rebirthing, especially because the Wheel of Fortune is right next to it. So it's like the end of the harsh cycle, the end of the lack of communication, and entering into a time of fortune, of fate, of happiness, of joy, of wish fulfillment. And so beautiful, beautiful energy with this. But again, it's like you really need to take the initiative because that other person is just not going to do it. And if you truly want healing in this situation, you want the situation to be salvaged, it's time for you to speak up. All right. Archangel Raphael, guides, guardians of unconditional love and light. What further messages do you want to bring through? Yeah. And there is a lot of music because everyone is like at the park today. People are fishing, people are eating. It's really nice. Okay. So I apologize for the background noise. So the first card that came through is Sage. Be devoted and committed. If you want this relationship to be salvaged, if you want things to be healed, you need to devote yourself to it and you need to be committed to that goal because it's possible. It's possible for healing. It's possible for renewal. It's possible for rebirth here. It's possible for something magical to happen. But you've got to do the work and you've got to take the first step. Hunter. This is track down your fears and your desires. And so this is really about facing your fear, having that hard conversation, having that conversation that you've been avoiding, and to really be vulnerable. Vulnerability is a superpower. Even though everybody's terrified of it, it actually is so empowering and it gives you so much strength and confidence to be that open and that authentic with another being, you know? And especially when you open your heart and share your soul, yeah, there's a lot of fear around being rejected or not being accepted for who you are. But this is a time really to track down your fears. Because on the other side of what you fear is the manifestation of what you desire. And Direction Guardian, which is another Wheel of Fortune type energy, choose your path. So really the ball is in your court in this situation. You get to choose the way this relationship is going to move forward. And if you want to move forward, it's like you need to take the steps, you need to take the initiative to bring about the healing in this situation. All right. So we're going to do one final message from the angel reading cards. All right. One final message. Archangel Raphael, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love and light. Bring through one final message for this group who need to have that hard conversation with someone. One final message. One final message. Ooh, this one. Angel of abundance. If you can do the hard work, face your fears, reach out, have that conversation from the heart, really express yourself, really say what you need to say, really open and bare your heart and soul. You will have a beautiful, abundant, and joyous outcome to this situation. And at the bottom of the deck is Angel Inner Peace. It'll bring a lot of resolution and healing, and it'll bring you the inner peace that maybe you've been desiring for a long time in this situation. Okay, so all my love to this group. I know how hard it is to it's one of the things I struggle with too, is like really kind of like speaking up and saying the things I need to say, or saying, you know, how I truly feel about something. But again, once you do it, it's going to bring in so much healing. It's going to bring in so much inner peace. You'll be glad that you did. All right. Work with the energy of Blue Goldstone. It'll really help to open up the throat chakra. Sending lots of love to this group. Take care. All right. Group number 3. Last but certainly not least, if you chose the Garnet, this is Archangel Michael coming through, letting you know that your victory is assured. Justice is coming. The wrongs will be righted. Karmic completion and karmic balance is going to take place. You will see evidence and begin to see evidence of that this week, because we have the 6 of Wands that came out and the Fool for new beginnings. The only thing though that Archangel Michael was saying with this group though is that for a lot of you, you have dealt with a conflict or a really challenging and struggling situation, possibly a karmic situation, a life lesson for a very, very long time. And because of that, it's like you almost don't believe that things are going to balance out. You don't believe that justice is going to occur. And that's actually what's blocking your resolution at this time. And so it's really, really important to work with the energy of Garnet or the energy of Archangel Michael at this time, to trust and believe that you are safe and protected in all ways, and that justice, thy will be done, and karmic justice, divine justice is happening for you now. There is a big victory, a big overcoming of obstacles, a big moving beyond the challenge and conflict. You will have a very, very positive outcome, and you will be super happy with the outcome that occurs, because it brings in this beautiful new energy, this beautiful energy of a new beginning. And what divine justice truly is not necessarily you seeing someone get their karma for what they've done to you. It is God and the universe lifting you up right in front of those who broke you down. It is you getting your big win, your big W. Even though all these people try to take from you, it's like what was lost gets replaced in an even better way, gets restored in an even better way. And so really, this is the time to focus on Archangel Michael, to surrender and release your resentment, surrender and release your bitterness over the past, over past events, over everything that's happened, because like it's balancing out for you, and it's balancing in a big and beautiful way, that there is this incredible new beginning that's going to start for you, and you will begin to see evidence of this week. Okay. So just Archangel Michael's just really saying, rely on me, give me your pain, give me the energy of disappointment, give me the energy of hatred and betrayal and heartbreak and trauma. I'm gonna clear that from you now, so that this beautiful new beginning appears in your life, and all the wrongs that have been done to you are righted. Okay, so let's get into the reading using the Tattoo Tarot today. Archangel Michael, Thank you for coming to us today. Higher self, guides, guardians, Holy Spirit, and all the beings of unconditional love. What further messages do you want this group to know at this time? What further messages? Thank you. What other messages do you want them to know about their resolution? Oh, that's beautiful. All right. So the first card that came out was the Six of Wands again. You have the victory. You need to believe it, because the Garnet was chosen because for this group, it's like there's a lot of root chakra blockages, a lot of energy around survival, a lot of energy around fears, and that needs to be cleared right now. Archangel Michael is coming through very strongly saying, listen, I got your back. I'm going to help you clear this energy, this negative energy that's sort of been in your life for a long time. You have the victory. You are triumphing over obstacles. You are moving beyond adversity. For some of you, you will get a reward, an award, an acknowledgement. If it is a legal situation, you may get like a cash settlement. But there is a beautiful, beautiful victory and a beautiful triumph for you at this time. Temperance is coming through to say, be patient, trust, stay balanced. Don't fall into fear. Don't fall into negativity. Really, really keep your vibration high at this time so that you manifest the highest outcome for yourself, okay? Because we have the Two of Swords. So again, there may be some confusion, some indecision, something that you're not quite seeing. But Spirit's like, don't worry about a thing. Let go of worry energy. Let go of overthinking. Let go of overanalyzing. We've got your back. We're taking care of this. It is done. Okay? Seven of Wands. This is like self-defense, feeling like you have to defend yourself. Just know that as long as you stay in integrity, that you're always coming from the highest place, like that's your defense, that's your protection. You also have incredible spiritual protection at this time with Archangel Michael. Call upon him. If you're feeling worried, if you're feeling unsafe, if you're feeling down in any way, negative in any way, call upon Archangel Michael to help you, to clear the energy, and he will do it. Six of Cups. This is a card of soulmates, of love, of rekindling that enchantment, that childlike innocence and wonder. Something that takes place, this resolution, this victory is going to bring back, it's like going to restore that aspect of you that you feel like you lost in this situation. Because the Two of Cups is here, this absolutely could be related to love. Six of Cups is a soulmate card, and so you might meet a beautiful soulmate, a beautiful person this week that comes into your life, and it's like all the pain of the past, you get to move forward. This is a beautiful partnership. Again, very reciprocal energy, very loving, and you'll know this person's energy because you won't question. They're going to make their love for you, their admiration for you known. So there will be no question about if they're real, if they're, if they're really interested. You'll know that energy because they really, really feel strongly about you. And again, this is like a soulmate connection, a very, very sort of destined connection, destined meeting with someone coming through in your life. Four of Swords, healing. You're healing. You're moving forward. And, all the things that you have experienced in the past have made you stronger, whether you recognize it or not. And what Archangel Michael is really saying with the Justice card too is like, you've learned the lessons that you needed to learn, and you'll never have to repeat these lessons again. So it's time to heal. It's time to allow yourself to be healed. It's time to let love heal. It's time to let love in. And it's time to really, with the 4, it's about feeling secure, feeling stable. It's time to feel secure and stable within yourself. And when this beautiful relationship comes through, it is going to help you to feel more stable and secure within love. Because, you know, love sometimes is a very, very harsh thing, especially for those of us who've had heartbreak. You know, we may not want to open our hearts again because of the pain of it, but what's beautiful is like that love is the healer, and it's the cure. And it helps to reopen the heart, bring back again that enchantment, that wonder, that innocence, that joy, beyond fear. All right, so let's get into some further messages with the angels and ancestors. Archangel Michael. Let's see. Archangel Michael, higher self, Holy Spirit. Guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. What further messages do you want to bring through for this group about their victory? What further messages? Oh, that's nice. Okay. So the first card that came out, that flew out while I was shuffling, was She-Wolf, and unleash the wild side within. So this is a time to really kind of, what I'm hearing is to let your freak flag fly. Like, be so authentic, be you unapologetically, be weird, be beautiful, because you being in your authentic nature is really going to draw, manifest, and attract all the people who are meant to be in your life, the soul tribe for you at this time. Spring came up, and for us in the Northern Hemisphere, spring is literally in a few weeks. We have the equinox, March equinox, which is the beginning of spring. And so this could happen between now and spring. So beautiful, beautiful energy. You know, your new life, the rebirth, that new beginning is here for you now. And spring says, see your seeds grow. So all the work that you've done, all the struggle that you've been through has not been in vain. You're going to see your seeds grow into new life, into new beginning, into new love, into new relationships, into new abundance. You're going to have it all. Really trust and believe in that. And the Knight came through. Be brave and honest. And so again, if you are in any sort of legal situations, any situation where you feel like you're being confronted, where you feel like you have to defend yourself, just be brave and honest, and it will work out in your favor. You have the victory, because 6 of Wands came out twice, okay? At the bottom of the deck is the Stargazer, and it says, set your sights higher. In the book, I'm not going to read the book, but in the book, this is another card of wish fulfillment. So it's like your wishes, your dreams, your aspirations are about to be fulfilled. You're on the cusp of greatness at this time. And so just believe that. Believe that Archangel Michael, the angels, the guides, Spirit has your back and really wants to see that win for you, because you truly deserve it. Okay? Final message from the angel reading cards. See what wants to come through. Archangel Michael, guides, guardians, ancestors. I'll grab that one, but I'll get another one first before I grab that one. What final messages do you want to bring through at this time for this group? Okay. angel of nature. So it's a good time to get in nature, to ground your energy, to just let yourself be cleared of and heal from all of the past negativity, all the past energies, everything that has taken place that has hurt your heart. At the bottom of the deck is Angel of Friendship. So, you know, new friends could be coming into your life too. That soulmate energy could absolutely be like a new friend, a new person that you're really meant to be around, and that's going to bring in a lot of healing at this time for you. And let me get the final card. Give me 1 second. Ah, this is awesome. Look what came out. Angel of good news. I told you. It's a positive outcome. A beautiful outcome is manifesting for you. You have the victory. Trust and believe. Anytime you feel afraid, anytime you're feeling doubt or worry, call upon Archangel Michael. You are supported, but this is awesome. Angel of good news. So that's what the angels want you to know. Like, there's going to be good news. It's going to start to come through this week between now and springtime. I know for the Southern Hemisphere, spring is in the fall months, but you're really going to start to see evidence of your victory this week. So I'm sending lots of love, unconditional love to everybody right now. And just know that you are loved, you are safe, and you are supported in all ways. Take care.